December live cattle closed moderately higher, but they did fail to hold on to the bigger earlier gains that they had and failed to take back most of yesterday's losses. And that coming from the announcement from our administration that there's a plan to import 80,000 metric tons of Argentinian beef. Now, that's not a whole lot. It's up from the 20,000 quota that we have had previously. And last year we imported 33.4 thousand metric tons from Argentina. In fact, it really only represents 3 days of US production, but it is something. And it does show that this administration is actively looking for ways to lower beef prices. The market met that with a sharp down day on Wednesday. And again, we did see some recovery in the live cattle on Thursday, although off of its highs. The feeder cattle were down fairly sharply once again on Thursday. So there's an old saying coming back from the pit, which was feeders are the leaders. It will be interesting to see how that ends up for the rest of the week. There's also news late in the day that the Mexican ag minister is traveling to Washington to meet with the U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, Brooke Rollins, next week to talk about reopening the border from Mexico to the U.S. A lot of our feeder cattle come from Mexico, and while that border has been closed, it has been very difficult to rebuild the U.S. herd. That would be a big step in the right direction. Also would be quite negative for the cattle complexes, in particular feeder cattle pricing. So that will be watched very closely. A lot going on with the cattle complex at the moment, so everybody stay tuned and you stay safe.